Hey, I'm Veronica. Welcome to part two of my video with Amy. I'm excited about this collaboration. Today we're talking about why manifesting a specific person is all about you, and you're really the key to your own happiness, your own success, your own amazingness. So let's
Yeah.
talk a little bit more about that because you are amazing, and we're here to tell you today that it is okay to say I am amazing and to embrace that and to embrace the fact that someone could be wildly attracted to you,
Yeah.
fall head over heels in love with you, like that can happen. That's okay. You got to see that within yourself first.
Yeah. And saying that is really interesting because we're so good at doing it with other people. Like we're like,
Right.
oh, they're amazing and they're
Yeah,
incredible.
exactly. Or yeah, he's so in love with her, but
Yeah.
we don't like see it within ourselves. Like we can't really see, or at least, in my prior days when I didn't really, have as much knowledge or information or success in relationships, I would think, it was impossible to have someone be in love with me, that they just use me, that I wasn't someone who was worth being loved.
Right. I had that as well. And I was always wondering, like, what does it take? Like, what do I have to do? Who do I have
Right.
to be? Like, how do I have to
All
I
you have to
never
do is be yourself.
I never thought, what do I have to think though?
Yeah. I didn't either. And I think that's the component that a lot of people miss is that the thoughts that are going on inside of your head, your
Yeah.
opinions of yourself, are directly related to how this other person is going to see you, view you, want to be with you. Like you're repelling them when you're thinking these awful things about yourself. Like you have to think, it's okay to think of yourself as beautiful and to think of yourself as gorgeous. Like all these beautiful, stunning, all these wonderful, you know, forms of addressing yourself. Like that's okay. Like you don't have to downplay yourself. Like being humble isn't going to get you that specific person. Like I don't mean being conceited in a negative way, but
Yeah, and I think a
definitely.
lot of people, I don't know, like in other parts of the world, but it definitely in America growing up, the community I was in, it was very conceited to think highly of yourself,
Right.
unless you had like a good reason, like you were very
Yeah.
skilled at something.
Yeah. Yeah, but you never in terms of, being lovable. Like you don't really nobody teaches you how to be lovable, how to receive love. Like we always want to give love because that other person is so
Yeah.
amazing, but we don't think of ourselves as amazing and as able to receive that amazing love.
So yes, receiving love is a really interesting thing. So we all give love more easily, usually.
Right.
Receiving love is not like, it's not about the other person.
Right.
It's about you becoming a container for it. So have you ever like given a compliment to someone, Veronica, and they like brush it off, they don't take it,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
and they're like, no, 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 and
Yeah.
you're like, well, is my opinion not valid? Like
Right.
I think you're awesome, and they're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
They're not a container to receive the compliment, so it works
Right.
in reverse. So if you're, yeah, so like I've had that before. People, I always used to have this with everybody in my life where they'd be like, "You're beautiful," and I didn't know I was beautiful, so I couldn't hold on to it. I was like, "Am
Mhm.
I?" And they'd be like, well, I just said,
Yeah.
oh,
Like where someone would give me a compliment and I thought they were mocking me, because I
yeah,
thought they were making fun of me. Like it couldn't be actually true that they actually would give me this compliment. And that sort of showed my state of mind at the time that I didn't think I was worth the compliment. Like I thought they were making fun of me. Like this must be a joke. Like, haha, that wasn't sort of
right.
funny or something.
Yeah, and so how did you shift that within you? Because the way that I did it was I just decided one day, and I was like in my 30s when I did this. I was like, you know what?
Able
I don't
to.
care if anybody thinks I'm beautiful. I want to feel it. I want to know it for myself, and I did it for me. And then it's like
Yeah.
now I
You
can
have to
actually
do
take it.
it for yourself. Like
Yeah,
you can't do it. Of course, the bonus is you'll attract that specific person or you'll find love, but you have to do it for yourself. You can't do it for a different reason other than that. You have to do it because it feels good and that's who you want to be. You want to feel that about yourself. You want to have that confidence.
yeah. So the way that I did it with the beautiful thing, for anyone out there who questions whether or not they're attractive or if they're allowed to feel they're attractive,
You're allowed.
yeah, you're totally allowed. You like, hello, go for it.
Yeah.
Because we all are beautiful in
Embrace
our own
it.
way.
Yeah, we're all absolutely wonderful,
Yeah.
unique, special. I mean, we're completely different than anyone else, and you have to embrace that and know it and feel it as truth.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And what I did was I was like, I'm like, you know what? I had this come to Jesus moment with myself. I was taking a walk And it's a really funny little story. I was taking a walk and I was like, there's no criteria that's universal that's going to determine if I'm beautiful or not
Yeah,
based on the external. There's like different
yeah,
people will think differently of
yeah.
me.
Everybody has a different opinion.
So I decided to forget trying to figure out if it was a fact or not.
Mhm.
That's what I did.
Yes, that's good advice.
Yeah. And I was like, I just want to feel it. And so I started thinking of memories of when I had felt beautiful in the past. And
Mm.
no joke, I felt it, kept walking. 10 minutes later, I was walking down the sidewalk. This is the weirdest thing in the world. And I totally did this for myself.
Yeah.
A guy in regular clothes comes running up the sidewalk behind me. Like he wasn't jogging or anything. And I moved over and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. And he's out of breath and he's like, you're so beautiful. And I
Oh,
was,
that's
what?
Perfect.
He's
I
like,
love that.
I saw you and I had to like, and then he's like, oh my God, I just ran after you. You must think I'm a crazy person. And I was like, no, I'm a manifester. It's totally cool.
Right. No, I love that. That is a perfect example. And I love how you did it for yourself and just this random person decided to like track you down. Like he had to tell you.
He had to tell me. And that's the thing that what works in manifesting. And it's hard to tell people that because you're like,
Right.
I didn't do that on purpose. But that's how it works. When you do it for yourself,
Yes.
it's like
Then it comes
comes right at you.
yes, it does. It's like you're a magnet for the very thing for the very intention that you set. And you don't even realize that you're setting that because you're just doing it for your own peace of mind and for your own your own stability. Like you were doing that for yourself because that's who you wanted to be. And you
Right.
just felt it inside of you, as this truth. And then you got validated for it. You had
Yeah.
that outer encouragement. Like how cool is that? I love that story.
Yeah, and that's how fast it can be. And that was a game changer for me because I remember thinking, wow, like I could apply this to anything in the
Oh yeah.
world, any thought, any feeling, any belief. It's
Mhm.
when you do it because you just want to feel it
Yeah.
for you because you deserve it.
Yes, yes, you do. And you deserve love. You deserve to have your choice. Like, you deserve to pick either this specific person or somebody else. Like, you deserve to have 10 options that are amazing and have you be the one who's choosing instead of sort of waiting around to have this other person love you
Yeah.
because you just don't have a very high opinion of yourself. You don't see yourself as someone who can be loved. Like, start embracing your lovability, someone to marry you, someone to be in a committed relationship with you, someone to value you, to respect you, to need you, to want you, to text you, all those great things.
Yeah, like each one of like everyone out there who's watching this, you are the
Yeah.
love of someone's life.
Yes, I love that. You are someone's perfect someone. That's
I
one of
mean,
my favorite. Yeah,
yeah, and
because
we
you
never
are.
like well, I think about it that way now, but I didn't
Right.
used
No,
to.
I didn't used to either. And you don't until you really start logically putting the pieces together. I think you get so emotional about subjects like this that logic sometimes can just like
Yeah.
leave your mind. You don't realize that you're important too in a relationship. You are valid to that other person. Like it takes two. It's not
Yeah.
all about the other person.
And I don't know if this happened for you as well, but for me, when I started feeling and believing more in myself on this subject, I actually became more capable and loving towards others. Like it's not a
Yeah.
conceited thing. It
Yeah.
actually makes you more giving.
It does. It does because you just feel so much more radiant and alive and connected with the experience of
Yeah.
life and with other people.
Yeah. And you can see it in them too. When you see it in yourself, you can see it in others,
Yeah,
which is why we get to have a conversation
I
and help
know.
everyone else.
I hope so. I hope this helps someone click. It's helps someone, have that breakthrough moment, like that lightning bolt, like, wow, this is the missing piece. This is
Yeah,
what has been keeping me from finally succeeding. And it's okay. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's okay to think you're amazing.
it is.
That is okay. It is okay to say, I am beautiful. You don't need someone else to like tell you that's okay. Like, give that to yourself. Grant yourself those feelings.
I have this other funny little story. I do different affirmations sometimes just for fun, and I was
Uh,
like, "I am fantastic. I am da da." Da." And then I had a client. It was a girl, and we got on the phone. She's like, "Amy," and it was so funny. She's like, "You are glorious," and I was like, "No, that is not one I've ever thought of before." Glorious.
Especially with that, yeah, inflection.
Right. I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna add that one in." I think.
Good one.
I don't know what glorious means in that case, but it was really funny.
Yeah, I mean, go all out. I mean, it's better to have too high of an opinion of yourself than too low. Like, it's better to have too
Yeah.
much confidence than too little confidence.
Yeah.
Like, raise that up. And in doing so, you'll find that balance that works for you, and your life will start to change, not only in a relationship, but in your career, in the way other people relate to you, because you'll be valuing yourself in a way you weren't before.
Right. Yeah, and one thing I had to learn through my career with as a coach is to respect my time because when
Mm,
people come to us and they
right,
we don't there's only one of us at a time
right.
to people, and sometimes it gets a little bottlenecked and with the amount of people coming, and I had to be like, I have to respect my time,
Hmm.
and you have to value yourself in order to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think respecting yourself first, that's how you get others to respect you, especially, in a love relationship, in all relationships. Like, you need to see those things within yourself first before others can grant you that. And that is the secret. That
It is,
is,
it is, and I
yeah.
think that, people might hear this and they might think, well, we make it sound so easy, but it was gradual for me. And then once
Hmm.
it clicked,
Baby
it
steps.
sort of,
Hmm.
yeah, it sort of
Then
flipped.
it
But
snowballs.
yeah, it totally snowballs. Keep working at it as like it's
Yeah. It's
what
like
I have.
building any other habit. Like, stick with it because it'll pay off. It'll feel hard. It'll feel weird at first, but just stick with it. Like,
Yeah.
you're building a better future, and that's what matters.
It's like investing in yourself.
Yes, exactly. And you're totally worth it.
Yeah.
Your happiness is worth it. Yeah. All right. Well, we do need to wrap up. I'm sure we'll collaborate again. We enjoyed doing this. I know I do.
Yeah, I do too. It's great.
Yeah. So we'll definitely plan another date to do this, but thank you everyone for watching, and do check out part one on Amy's channel. You can check out that link below, and have a wonderful day. Wishing the best of success to everyone. So yeah,
Yeah. Happy manifesting, everyone.
bye.